Hello everyone, so here we are, PTR is live and we're testing Amirdrassil. We start with the first boss, Gnarlroot on Heroic, and this is just gonna be a first look and honestly just gonna go over the general mechanics and potentially tactics. So as you start the fight, you'll get this cast, and this cast is just gonna be some ray damage, nothing you can do here, you gotta heal, it leaves a debuff. After this, you're gonna have to deal with the tank mechanic, which is this Dreadfire Barrage. Now this tank mechanic shoots 5 missiles towards your tank and you gotta basically taunt every single one of them. Just like Azara, just a different presentation. After that, the boss is gonna do Flaming Pestilence, which means that it's just gonna be like a bunch of swirlies in this cross pattern and you gotta dodge them. Notice how the boss spawns these sleeping adds, and these adds will become active after we either interact with them with another mechanic or we're actually going to intermission. For the sake of this strat that we are using here, it does seem that the tuning is too much to just let them spawn at intermission, so let's actually spawn them here. In order to spawn them, what we do is we have these massive circles from controlled burn, and players with this basically go on top of these adds. By doing this, the players will spawn the adds, and now it's just a matter of merge everything together and nuke them. This is really nice for AoE, but you gotta be careful because each second that an add is alive, it's taking ray damage, as well as they have these casts that put more pressure on your healing, and you really don't want these casts to go off, so you're gonna need a lot of stops. I'm assuming Decay is gonna be pretty good here to get the others together, and just general cooldowns are gonna be used here as well. You also have that frontal that just happened that you kinda need to dodge as you spawn the adds right over here. Right there, this frontal, as you can see inside my green drawing, and that's on in purple. And after that, it's just a matter of, dodge, kill adds, and whatnot. Now you're gonna repeat this like twice in this phase 1, so another spawn of adds, and we noticed that by leaving those fires and baiting the spawn, not moving the boss or rotating the boss, the adds spawn on the same location, and then it's just easier to get them down like quicker, right? Because you're spawning them. Now the boss is gonna do a couple more mechanics that we've seen, and then it's just a matter of getting all the adds down, and once the boss goes into the middle, he's gonna cast Potent Fertilization, which is gonna spawn any remaining adds, and now you gotta deal with them. Moving into intermission, the boss is gonna become immune to damage, and he's gonna spawn a bunch of roots. Now these roots are really cool, and this is very unseen before in WoW, and I think it's a very creative idea. So you have these soaks over here, and if you soak them, you're gonna get 5 stacks of a debuff. If you don't soak them, which is another option, your raid is just gonna explode with some damage. So you can soak and not soak, it's kinda up to you and how your healers deal with this. But we are gonna be soaking as much as we can here with just 1 person per soak and getting those 4 stacks of the debuff. When you get those debuffs, the way you remove that debuff is by touching the roots and actually setting fire on roots, and this detects when the intermission finishes after you burn every root. So each root takes 1 stack away, and you just gotta like work out some math and deal with it and make sure that all the roots get burned. Once all the roots get burned, what's gonna happen is the boss is gonna become vulnerable for 20 seconds and take 100% increased damage, which means big cooldowns, lust, and just full nuke the damn boss. But that's basically it for Gnarlroot, and that's the very first boss of Amirdrassil. In my opinion, it looks awesome and very promising for this raid. Also keep in mind that this is PTR and anything can and might just change. But for now, there's not much to talk about this boss, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care and goodbye.